Hi, this is Melissa Berube with Howard Hanna, and today I'm going to talk to you about community and market. So I am standing here in front of the Morgantown Ice Arena, which is part of the BOPARC system, our Parks and Recreation system. This is my favorite time of year. Hockey starts next week. I'm so excited. So preseason for Penguins starts next week. Tune in to your local Penguin station. And Mountaineers actually start this Saturday, September 15th. They're playing Duquesne. Go Mounties. They're playing Duquesne right here in this building at 4 o'clock. If you've never been and you think you might like hockey, it's so much fun. It's very reasonably priced. They have cool snacks. It's fun to watch the fellas out there playing hard. They're really, really good. So you should come on down and check it out. Now, the public skating starts here November 2nd. So if you just want to go ice skating, take the kids, take the family, it starts November 2nd. They also do skating lessons. They have youth hockey leagues, all kinds of stuff. So take advantage of your Parks and Recreation system all year round. They have something for you all year. Okay, so moving on to business, because I can't only talk about the community, right? I really like to stay on top of what my market is doing. As a buyer or a seller, it's important to do the same thing. So if you think you're in the market either for buying or selling now or in the future, talk to your agent about what is happening in the market, because it changes. It changes from month to month, year to year, season to season, all that good stuff. It can even change from neighborhood to neighborhood. So I'm going to talk about Monongalia County specifically, but if you are in Cheat Lake, it might be different than if you're in Suncrest. If you're in Marion County, it might be different, Preston County, all that good stuff. So if you have questions on what's happening in your specific market, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm happy to do whatever research that you're curious for. If you've been in your house for about 3 years, 5 years, something like that, might be a good idea to know what kind of equity you have in it, because we do have a pretty strong appreciation rate in this area. And you did buy it, you know, as a home, but it's also an investment, right? So what I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to do this monthly, is just Monongalia County. So again, if you have questions on specific areas or outside of Monongalia County, let me know. But I'm going to talk about how many residential sales there were, what the average sales price was, and then what that difference is in that particular month this year as opposed to that particular month last year. So today I'm going to talk about August. Was just last month. And in Monongalia County, this past August, so last month, there were 77 residential homes sold. So that's attached homes, townhouses, condos, and single-family residences. So 77 units sold last month. The average sales price of those houses was $240,891. Okay, so that's the average sales price, and the median sales price was $221. So the difference between average and median is average. You take all of them, you divide them by how many there were, and that gives you your average. Median is the smack dab in the middle. So the half the homes sold in Monongalia County were sold for more than $221,000, and half the homes sold for less than $221,000. Now, if we compare that to August, you're going to be a little disappointed. We are a little bit down from August of last year, but don't panic. It's okay. Remember, this is just 1 month out of 12 and just 1 year out of however many you want to see. But it is important to know kind of what the current environment is. So we were a little slower in August over last year. Last year in August, there were 108 units sold. Okay, so that is a difference of about 28.7%. So we went down a little bit. The average sales price was also higher last year. Last year was $275,995, and then the median sales price was also a little bit higher. But really, that's okay. That does not mean that if you're selling, you're going to have to price your home $100,000 less than it's used to. It doesn't mean if you're buying that you can get the bargain of the century. It just means that this year is a little bit different than last year. You'd be surprised what affects the real estate market. It's not just houses and stuff like that. That's the whole. There's economic indicators. There's job indicators, all kinds of stuff. So there's a lot of stuff that goes into it. But I like to keep my finger on the pulse of the market, so I can best advise my clients on how to move forward, whether they're buying or selling. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call me. Don't forget to go ice skating. Come cheer on the Mountaineers. Tune in the Penguins. And if you're a Flyers fan, we'll just have to agree to disagree. Thanks so much. Take care.
Oh, look out, Loretta. Oh, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. And there it is. The Stanley Cup. Awaiting the Penguins in the locker room or actually on the ice, because it will be out here momentarily.